The age of austerity began over a decade ago. Austerity policies were intended to reduce the national debt by cutting government spending. The last decade has been the most recent period of austerity in the UK, but not the first in living memory. The UK government calls austerity an economic policy. It's also a political choice. Austerity affects people's daily lives, decision-making and mental health. It affects where people can afford to live and whether they can afford to eat and heat their homes. Austerity has affected employed and unemployed people. But austerity has not affected everyone equally. Overall, disabled people, children, single parents, women, people of racial and ethnic minorities and the poorest in UK society have been most affected by austerity. The UK government has denied that there is a link between austerity policies and rising poverty. However, the top 3 causes of people using Trussell Trust food banks have been low income, benefit delays and benefit changes. These causes are all related to changes in the welfare state over the last 10 years. Austerity is not just a social problem, it is a spiritual issue. Churches have responded in 3 overlapping ways: welfare provision, campaigning and enterprise. Food banks are an example of welfare provision. Church Action on Poverty is an example of campaigning, and SPAC Nation is an example of a church enterprise that loans people money to develop business ideas. But is this enough? In 2018, Archbishop Justin Welby said, "Austerity is a theory for the rich and the reality of suffering for the poor." The Archbishop echoed sentiments expressed in the Bible about poverty and inequality. Is structural change needed to defeat poverty? What is the theology behind welfare, campaigning and enterprise responses? Do these theologies impact policy and help people living in poverty? Are they capable of stimulating structural change? In Life on the Breadline research, we are exploring these questions to shape the debate in policy and churches. If austerity kills, can the church's response give life?